We made 2 signings that could be crucial for us this season. Milos Kerkez and Eduardo Quaresma. Defensive reinforcements try and help us get our goal this season, getting Wolves into Europe. And it feels like now we are ready to take on the season. And qualifying for some kind of European competition sounds like a possibility. And we may have just passed the transfer window, but there might be some more help on the way from our youth academy to help us reach our goal. So drop me a like down below if you're enjoying the series, and I say we get right into it. Now, first comment today is saying to sign Kelleher from Liverpool, the goalkeeper. Yeah, with Allison and also Mardashvili coming to Liverpool, I feel like Kelleher's time is probably up at the club. He is just way too good to be like a third choice keeper. And if we decide to replace Saw at some point, or Saw decides to leave, that's definitely a possibility for us signing him. And now next one, start a career mode with Jurgen Klopp, where he convinces the Red Bull company to make a football club in England. Yeah, so basically like Red Bull London. You know, that's not a bad idea. The one thing that sucks though is Jurgen Klopp said he would never manage another team in England, so I'm not sure he could be the coach of that team, but that's not a bad idea for a creative club. And now this last comment is saying to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. I believe we did that in the last Wolves series we did like 2 years ago. Now it's not going to happen in this series. I can say that it's not going to happen, but our new owner, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA superstar, he wanted us to find the Greek Ronaldo, and I think we may have actually done that. So our scout, Benjamin Rigby, was scouting Greece for 3 months, and he has come back with this player here, Troy Castellanos. Okay, hold up. I gotta pronounce this. Castellanos? That is quite the last name. I think I'll call him Troy. You know, that's a bit easier. So he's a Greek left winger who's 70 overall. He's 16 years old, 85 pace, 66 shooting, 61 passing, 74 dribbling, and also 79 to 94 potential. He's got kind of the same pace, you know, physical profile as Ronaldo. So I think we found the Greek Ronaldo. Like first was Theo, and now I think Troy is our second youth player graduate, because he looks like he could be a really good player for this series. So Troy, found in Greece, is going to be promoted to the first team officially. Now the one issue here is that he doesn't really play a formation or a position in our formation. He plays left wing, and we don't play with wingers. Okay, his status has potential to be special though. That's even more potential than Johansson started with. So technically he's got more potential than Theo. That is pretty insane. I mean, he's younger, so I guess that makes sense. He's a year younger. But Troy, the Greek Ronaldo, welcome to Wolves. So I think he's going to take a Luke Kundal's spot on the bench. Now, if I play him at striker, what is his overall though? So at cam, he's a +1, striker also a +1. So I think he can play striker in cam, but obviously his best spot is left wing. I think I could still find him game time this season, because we got to see if he's really good and see if he is actually the Greek Ronaldo. So officially, second youth player graduate is found, and our attack, you know, gets a little bit deeper with that, a little bit deeper. Now, first game of today though is going to be a 3-2 win versus Southampton. That's a nice way to start the episode. And now next up is Spurs in the Carabao Cup, and this is the quarterfinals. And winning the Carabao Cup is a way for us to get European football. So I am taking this very seriously. I want to start Troy, but I think I'm going to go my strongest first team. I'm going to try to get Troy in the game off the bench at some point, but we go with our best team and we try to reach the Carabao Cup semis. Now we just played Spurs in a game recently, and it was a really tough game. So I feel like this is probably going to be a tough one for us to survive in the Carabao Cup, but we're going to try our best. We are kicked off. Funia gives it to Arda Güler. Arda Güler on a good run here. Needs some help though. Is going to play it. Oh no, that's not the pass I wanted. Acuna. Güler, what was that? That wasn't even close. Okay, what a cross, bro. Spurs played you last time. They look like they are just continuing that. Semedo. Oh, that's a bad missed tackle. Jose Sa save, and Tati gets the clearance. That is good enough, I guess. All right, looks like Spurs are up for this game again. Arda Güler. Now that is a much better pass to Theo. Theo in on goal, and that is a perfect finish from Theodore Johansson. Him and Arda Güler got some like telepathic connection, I think. Just a simple like over the top through ball, and Theo makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute. All right, let's keep this up. We're trying to deliver the first trophy of the series. Bellegarde into Arda Güler. Arda Güler. Oh, that's a great turn, bro. His dribbling is so good. Arda Güler on an insane run here. Oh, again, though, the ball to Acuna is just not good. That's such a good run. He's just got so much potential. Mason Mount, Acuna, good turn. Okay, he just got tackled, actually like destroyed. And that goal is definitely settled us in this game now. Mason Mount, Acuna, timed perfectly. Theo is right there. Theo for the tap in, and it's going to be 2-0 to Wolves. Okay, now we are cutting them apart this time. 24th minute, Theo has got a brace already. Hey, if this game is a blowout, you know, 3 or 4-0, Troy Castellanos, oh, I forgot his name already. He's definitely going to make his debut. Yeah, I'm going to stick with just Troy. Kerkez into Arda Güler. Bellegarde, I see him making a run. Oh my, what a ball by Arda Güler. Bellegarde shot. Oh, went for power. It's going to fall though. Bellegarde lays it off. That's going to be Mason Mount's shot, and he kind of sliced it. And we are playing well this game though. This is some nice football on display. Bellegarde into Mason Mount. Cunha. Man, they keep getting in behind so easily. Theo. Oh, he does get that. I go for the shot, and Theo's got a 35-minute hat trick. That finish was disgusting. We are seeing Theodore Johansson have even more of a breakout season here in season 2. So he's going to become the best striker in the world in this save at some point. I feel like I can guarantee that. He's so good. Was that Arda Güler again with another pass? It might have been, huh? And Spurs are getting destroyed in this game. Like, absolutely destroyed. Bellegarde, Acuna lays it off to Mason Mount. Kerkez making a run over the top to Kerkez. He is going to swing that cross into Theo. Okay, we're not going to shoot that. Theo, Bellegarde. on the volley. Oh, that was going to be disgusting again. All right, I think second half, we are definitely going to see a Troy, Greek Ronaldo debut. 3-0 though. That was a perfect first half. And give it like, 15 minutes-ish and Troy's coming on. Oh, my Cunha steals it. And Theo's got a chance for 4 for Spurs. Oh, Vicario, that's a really good save. Cross in. That is going to be, that was Jeremiah. It's going to be go wide though. We have these games where we just play so well like this. We beat teams like 3, 4, 5-0. I feel like we're really just like flashing our potential. All right, I think it's time though. So Troy is coming on for Cunha. So he's going to play in that like a little deeper role, the striker, more like a false 9 really. But the youth player Troy is making his debut. Mason Mount into Arda Güler. We got 3 extremely young players in our attack right now. Okay, that is a disgusting pass right there though. Brennan Johnson, Kirkez doesn't do great there, but Tati recovers very well. And we're gonna block that shot. Oh, that's a cutting through ball. See, that's what they were doing to us last game. All right, so Spurs get one back. It's fine. It's only 1. We cannot let them get back in this though. Still got like 30 minutes in this game. All right, Troy, see his first touch. He looks pretty good. Gonna play it up to Kirkez though. Kirkez cross over to Theo. Theo. He's gonna head that perfectly to Arda Güler. Oh, what a move by Theo and Arda Güler, bro. It's telepathic. That should seal this win. But these two players are combining so well. Like the intelligence of Arda Güler to make that run because he knows Theo's gonna win that header. It could make a grown man cry. That should stop any hope for a comeback for them. Theo into Troy. Troy really couldn't take a first touch there. It was a tackle. That was a welcome to a professional football moment. Arda Güler is gonna try to feed in Troy. Man, I'm trying to get Troy to go on a run. He's really playing out of position though, so he's definitely not like fully comfortable in that striker spot. And seeing like he doesn't really know where to go, so I see the not having a role. That could definitely hurt a player's performance a lot. We got one final chance here for the game's over. Now Troy is nowhere to be found. Kirkez though has a chance. Kirkez gonna try to play it. We try to fire it over to Chiquinho. All right, though, full time, so a solid 4-1 win. Troy got a little cameo, no pressure to really perform, a little cameo for his debut. And we are through to the Carabao Cup semis now. I'm gonna try to find more game time and also maybe a start later in the episode for Troy because we got to see more of him. But our next game is a trip to Old Trafford versus Manchester United. Now they're down in 11th, we're actually above them, so that's pretty crazy to think of. We're currently in 5th and we're only 4 points off 2nd, so we're still doing great. Now I should note here that we are pretty close to the January transfer window. We're only about like 3 weeks away, so we're starting to get some news coming in here. And apparently Simeone at Atletico Madrid wants Gonzalo Guedes, and rumors say they're gonna make a move for him in January. I mean, right now he's kind of falling out of favor just because Theodore Johansson's got so much potential, and you can see the thumbs down for playtime. So I'm not sure we can say no to that if Atletico Madrid come in for him. And then also apparently Inter Milan are looking at Semedo for a right back signing. Now losing him would hurt a lot more. I mean, he's been arguably, a second best defender tied with Jeremiah. Now he is 32, it might be his final chance to play some Champions League football. So once again, like Guedes, if those teams actually come in for them, I don't think we can say no to that. Now the silver lining is we have money to spend. We still have 134 million in the budget. And we also got to keep in mind though, Arda Güler is only here on loan and his buy option is like 127 million, I think. So end of the season, if we have that kind of money left in our budget, we could sign him permanently. So if we lose those 2 players, we're going to have a lot to think about. For now though, let's focus on Old Trafford, Manchester United. I think for this game, I'm going to give Bellingham the start. And once again, Troy makes the bench. Now we may be above them in the table, but still on paper, they're probably the better team still. We cannot take this team lightly at all. Bellegarde through to Theo though. Theo is going to wait for Semedo. Semedo, good run. Now I'm going to try and cross this and in swinger over to Cunha. Great cross. Cunha got to it, but it's going to go over the net. Arda Güler to Bellegarde in his long shot spot. He's got stride. He takes the shot. That was actually a weak shot from Bellegarde. That's usually a much better shot from him. Cunha over to Kirkez. Once again, we're finding space in this formation a lot of the time, no matter like what team we face. And so far in this game it's working. Cunha can't get by a Mazraoui though. Oh, Kirkez steal. Cunha into Johansson. Is he onside? No, he's just offside. That's a really good finish though. Oh man, that should be 1-0. Güler, Job over to Bellegarde again. Bellegarde not going to shoot that. Going to wait. Oh, I tried to play it to Arda Güler. Lay it off to Joe Bellingham. Over to Bellegarde. Flip it up to Bellingham. Bellingham, good header right into the feet of Onana though. Oh, bro, they always score from these. I just don't expect it. I never expect them to score from these. We have had a great start to this game, but Man United score first. These free kicks from the middle of the field are always like just sneakily dangerous. Sneakily, is that even a word? Or like, there's no reason we should lose that. There's no reason. De Ligt's on the wrong side of Jeremiah. All right, against run to play, but Man United score first here. Let's see if we can have a quick response here. Arda Güler is going to tip that over to Bellegarde. Cunha making a run. Bellegarde, Cunha gets in a good spot. Cunha, great first touch, and Cunha is going to tie it up immediately. That was a great first touch by him. Okay, it's almost like that free kick goal never happened. It's 1-1. That is a swift response. Bellegarde over to Arda Güler. Back to Bellegarde. He's gonna go for a... Okay, I thought that would be a better shot. It was not. I think I held L2, so Bellegarde went for like an outside the boot, like a special shot. That did not work. Oh, Tati is gonna win that. That's a beautiful touch. Up to Cunha. Cunha lays it off to Arda Güler. Arda Güler. Good dribbling. Cunha isn't timed that perfectly. Cunha. Oh, that touch was awkward. He's still going to finish it though. Another assist for Güler, but another goal for Cunha. In 10 minutes, we have flipped this game on its head. Bro, Arda Güler is like transformed our attack. We might have to find some way to save that 130 million we need to make him a permanent signing because he is just so good in this team. All right, second half begins though. We're currently up 2-1. Tomato up to Bellegarde. Bellegarde. Theo should be still onside. He is going to be onside. He's going to try to go for a skill. Oh, Theodore, that was disgusting. And that's going to hit the post. Bro, did he just nutmeg that defender? I'm actually not sure. I got to see it. Did Theodore nutmeg Martinez? He did. Okay, I think that counts. I think it does. It wasn't like the cleanest nutmeg, but I think that counts. Theo showing some skill there. All day, good pass into Bruno. Bruno over to Jonathan David. Good pass again. Totti just stopped that third pass though. That probably would have been a goal. Arda gives it to Bellegarde. Over to Semedo now. Semedo into Bellegarde. No, okay, we're getting surrounded here. That's a foul, right? Wait, that's not a foul on Casemiro? Oh, he just like absolutely just ran right into Bellegarde. Now they have a chance on the counter, which Jonathan David, I thought I was going to block that. Instead, Jose Sa makes a good save though. Oh, Bellegarde, that touch is disgusting. Now he's got space to run. Okay, he needs help though. Okay, I see Theodore. Theo, okay, that is not the Theo. That kind of works though. Cunha over to Kirkez. Kirkez is going to go for a lofting shot that is going to hit the crossbar. Bro, that just sat up so kindly for him. Bellingham into Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Theo. Theo tries to find some space. We dribbled right into Balde though. And we are close to like maybe sealing this win. Tomato into Bellingham. Over to Kirkez again. I want this third goal. Arda Güler's got a chance here. Hold up. Plays it to Cunha. Cunha is gonna wait for Kirkez. Kirkez overlaps. Kirkez right into Arda Güler. Arda Güler doesn't have a shot though. All right, be smart. Work this around. Over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde in the box. Dribbling is very nice, but Balde is just ready for it though. Tomato beat by Garnacho, but Jeremiah, that's a strong tackle right there. All right, 2 minutes left. Troy is actually gonna come on here for Theodore. So some fresh legs up top. We got 2 minutes, so at this point we're just defending our lead, which that is a good cross in, but Jonathan David header is not good enough. We might be taking all 3 points away from Old Trafford. Tomato, that is a beautiful ball to Kirkez now. That wasted enough time, and that's going to be full time. All right, so went 1-0 down off a free kick, but after that we scored 2 quick goals, and we just won at Old Trafford. That is again a really good win. Now game after that, it's going to be a 2-1 win versus Bournemouth. So back-to-back wins sees us now in 3rd place, only 3 points off Man City in 1st. Now we've conceded like 12 more goals in Man City, so it kind of feels like we're kind of imposters here at the top of the table, but this has been an incredible start to season 2. Saying that though, we are still a loss away from dropping down to 7th potentially. It is still just so close. Now next up is an away day to Crystal Palace. It's actually a Christmas Day game. And I think I'm giving Troy the first start of his career here. I think I want to play him alongside Cunha though. So Theo gets the rest off the bench. Troy Castellanos gets the first start of his young career. This is a chance to really prove himself. You know, much more than like a 5-minute cameo, even like a 30-minute cameo. So Troy gets us kicked off, and let's see what the kid can do. I'm expecting big things in this game. If that potential in the tag of the next Ronaldo, we need to see more. Okay, Troy is going for a tackle there. Okay, don't get sent off though. Do not get sent off. That'd be so bad. Gonna be a decent ball to Joaquin Mila. He's gonna get by Kirkez in a pretty good move. Good chance for Crystal Palace here. Defense doing good though. Totti, good tackle. Jeremiah does get it out. Now, great ball on Arda Güler. He's gonna play it up to Cunha. Cunha gets it back to Arda Güler. Arda Güler's gonna occupy that space. Now, where's the pass though, bro? No one's in a good spot for a good pass, bro. He made that good run. Someone's gonna follow him. Totti win that. Totti is not going to win that though against Andre Silva. All right, Crystal Palace are looking decent in this game to start. Jeremiah though, that is just an even better tackle. Saying that they are right back though. That's a shot. Jose Sa saves it. And okay, we have been second best to start this game, I think. Bellegarde win that. Bellegarde, that's a good win. Troy gets it to Bellegarde. Over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler feeds it into Troy. Oh, that was a good tackle. He was in for his first shot. That was a perfect tackle by whoever that was. Tomato, Arda Güler over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got chance for his patented long shot. Oh, that wouldn't look good. Just went wide. Arda into Cunha. Cunha. Oh, man, that's another good tackle by Mark Gahey. That's the guy who made a first tackle on Troy. Apparently, he's having a good game. And okay, looks like that is going to be halftime. So game is currently 0-0. Now into Lamina. Bellegarde is going to try to play it to Mount. Man, they're defending our passing really good right now. Saying that though, Troy was in there for a half second. Troy is going to try and steal it. He does steal it. Troy's got a chance to shoot. It's going to fall. Henderson clears it, and that's going to be cleared again. Mason Mount finesse shot. That will be a corner. Okay, that was Troy's best chance so far. Mason Mount cross in. Lamina. Therefore, Lamina. Oh, he climbed for that one. Chance not done. Totti. So swing it back to Jeremiah. We need a better shot. Kirkez. Same spot as last game. Long shot. It goes right to Henderson, though. Kirkez up to Mason Mount. Mason's going to play it back to Kirkez. Kirkez has got a far post cross to Troy. Troy gets to it. Oh, it's going to be a corner again. We got 20 minutes left. We're going to go for a short corner here. Bellegarde is an aim for Troy. Okay, Troy just kind of fell over there. What was that? I don't know what that was. Arda Güler into Mason. Mason turn into Bellegarde. Bellegarde, man, just where's the pass at? Give it to Troy. Troy running in the box. Just not many options, though. Gets it back. Oh, that was meant to go to Bellegarde. Crystal Palace have just defended us the best so far today. Mason over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler is a long shot opportunity. It's going to be blocked though. Troy is going to win the header to Bellegarde. Bellegarde Arda Güler. Oh, it's a good tackle, bro. Their center backs have had great games. That's a bad pass by Eze. 6 minutes now. That is going to be a missed place ball. Mount gets it, but it's going to go back to them. And we got 3 minutes. Is that going to be it? Been a competitive game. They've played definitely defensively good enough to get a point. Okay, that's a bad pass. A chance here. Last chance. That's a great ball. Cunha tries to cut inside. Does cut inside. Chance for a winner, and we're going to score a winner. I'm not sure we deserve that, honestly. But 92nd minute, Matheus Cunha scores the winner in this game. Man, that feels very lucky. I do not feel like we deserve that, honestly. Crystal Palace defended well enough to earn a point at least. But you know what? Sometimes football is not fair. And this time, it's in our favor. That is going to be, so far today, 3 played games and 3 wins. And that one was by far the luckiest of all 3. Now, still, I feel like we haven't seen the best of Troy. You know, Troy had a few moments that game where he flashed what he could do, but he didn't have that great of a game. Definitely not as good as Theo's debut yet. But also, the episode is not over yet, so we'll see. Next match is going to be a 2-2 draw versus Man City. You know what? That is a very solid result. Like played games and also sim games right now, we're playing great. Now we are officially about to enter the January transfer window though, so now we're on the Gonzalo Guedes and Mr. Semedo watch. Fulham is going to be okay. That's another 2-2 draw. This time, you know, not as good as a result as Man City. And now we are in the Carabao Cup semis versus Newcastle. I think the plan is we're going to sim this first leg and try to play the second leg, which second leg is like in February. So if we reach the Carabao Cup final, we're going to need some sim luck in this first leg, which first leg is going to be, we do get some luck. 2-1. Mason Mount and Cunha gives us a 1-goal lead in the semifinals. Man, we have a chance to actually reach our cup final this year, our first cup final. But now we have our first FA Cup game of the year versus Leicester City. I think I'm going to give Troy another chance to start this game. I might try him at cam though, maybe give him a different position to see what he could do. So Arda Güler gets the rest as Troy starts at cam. You know, maybe this Troy is not cut out to be a striker. Maybe in the midfield at cam, we'll see a better performance. So we'll see if that happens this game. It'd be like a low pressure game against a team we should beat. But I also don't want to get knocked out of the FA Cup in our first game of the year, our first matchup in the round. That would be disastrous. Now saying that ball is through to Patson Daka, long shot. Jose Sa makes the save. Tomato through to Bellegarde stretching the field. I like it. He is gonna skip by his defender. Man, he is just so good. He plays like a right winger. Saying that, okay, he brought the ball that far though. I still see that as a win. Now Theo into Troy. Troy got a chance to dribble in the box. That is much better from Troy. Yeah, I don't think he's a striker. I think he's more of a cam. If in this formation, in this setup, I think he's definitely more of a cam. Troy gets it to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is going to get it back to Mason Mount. Mason is going to go to Kirkez. Kirkez, good first touch. Play it back to Troy. Troy into Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Theo. Is he onside? Is he onside? Oh, he was onside. That was an insane save too. Bro, Theo, score from a corner, please. Score from a corner. Oh, it's got to happen at some point. I was saying that Troy does have the dead ball play style, so his corner is actually pretty good here. Troy Castellanos. Okay, corner is actually terrible. I jinxed him. Mason, that dribbling is disgusting. Long shot by Mason. That's going to be blocked, and then that's going to lead to a counter attack. That is insane. Totti, though, a much better tackle to save us. Mason to Kirkez, who's getting better, honestly, with each game. Into Troy. Troy over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's going to go for a long shot. Man, all these shots getting blocked right now. Mount, Cunha, over to Kirkez. Kirkez, crossover. That is not Theo, though. Oh, Tomato. Oh, is that going to be a yellow card? Oh, it's going to be a yellow, huh? I thought we got them all clean there. They got a free kick in a pretty dangerous spot, actually. Going to be sent in. That is dangerous, but Joe... Oh, no. Jeremiah off the line. I don't know how that fell. That could have been so bad. Was someone injured there, too? Okay, we survived that sequence, though. Troy, good pass to Mason Mount into Cunha. Cunha sees Kirkez making that same run. Now, Kirkez back to Cunha. Cunha in the box. Oh, okay, that touch is actually great. Cunha tries to find Theo. Theo gets to it. Theo fake shot to create all that space. Oh, that was just perfectly executed. If I would have took that first shot, it would have been blocked. Theo faked out the defense, though, and had basically a tap in. All right, 1-0 to Wolves, and that is pretty much halftime. Bellegarde, Theo into Troy. The two youth players combining, and Troy gets the first goal of his career. Look at that. The youngster scoring his first goal. Yeah, he looks way more at home in that cam spot. At striker, he kind of just stood there, wasn't doing anything. At cam, he's actually making runs, and that is a solid left-footed finish, assisted by Theo. That is youth player to youth player. That was a pretty nice pass, though. All right, Troy is finally showing his potential. Definitely more of a goal scorer than Arda Güler at cam, but I am seeing that potential. Okay, first goal. What does he got now? Do he have a long shot? Got space now. I'm not going to take that, though. He's going to play a decent ball to Cunha, who hopefully is onside. Going to cross it to Theo. Theo's there for it, but the header, bro, the header's got to be better than that. Bellegarde over to Troy. Troy dribbling in the box, tries to fight for it. That's going to be, oh, that's a bad pass. Cunha, oh, trying to steal it. We don't steal it, though. And they're playing with fire right there. Okay, Kirkez steal. Troy is going to now maybe assist Theo, and we're going to score our second to make it 2-0. So even the second goal is still youth player to youth player. It's actually 3-0. I forgot we scored that first one. It's 3-0. I am liking what I'm seeing, though. Bellegarde now from distance. Why not? Oh, of course that has to be blocked, though. Mason Mount, good first touch. Now he's going to go for a finesse shot that looks decent. He is going to hit the crossbar. Mason over to Kirkez. Do we have any more goals this game? Kirkez, crossover to Theo. Theo Oh, decent touch. And is he outside? No, he's offside. I was going to say, why the defenders let him shoot? It's because he was offside. Bellegarde to Semedo. Now Troy is making a decent run. That's an even better ball, though, by Semedo to Cunha. Cunha, good dribbling. Troy. Over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got an option. Bellegarde, no, I wasn't gonna play to Semedo. I just wanted one touch to the right there. Does Troy have one final action this game? Does our attack have one final action? Bellegarde up to, oh man, was a really good cross. No one went for it though. Lamina. Bellegarde into Troy. Troy, it's going to be a tackle. Hey, still though, he played much better this game. That was his best game by far. So 3-0 win. We stay alive in the FA Cup. You know, today, 4 games, 4 wins. This is one of the best episodes of the series so far. And yeah, we figured out that Troy is a lot better when he's deeper. He's more effective. So definitely not going to play striker majority of the time. Him and Theo are going to be a force, I think, in this series at some point when they develop. I mean, honestly, Theo is already a force. So we end this episode sitting in 4th place in the Premier League and 1 foot in the door to the Carabao Cup final. Once again, we are looking great, but now the January transfer window is open and those rumors I talked about earlier on, it sounds like they're a lot more than rumors. They might come true. So if that happens, we need to spend money in January to reinforce any players we lose. But of course, drop a like if you want to see more of this series. And if you click on screen, you might like this video too.